Hello, guys. Welcome back to this week's episode of TGIF. Thank God it's forever where Jesus does most definitely and ultimately come first. This here is Chaplain Andrew to teach you the unchangeable and infallible Word of God. Listen for this theme song and you'll know. It's me, guys. Hello. I'm not sure if the co-host is going to be joining us today. He might. But just in case he does not, we will disconnect the phone for now because I don't want no binging coming into our show today. That's how it is. Whenever you have something connected, you get 1,000 emails, 1,000 texts. And 1,000 different requests on Facebook to be your friend. Only because you got it connected. Let me make sure my computer, is on the silence mode too. I like that. So yes, we are good to go today. How in the world is everyone doing? It is so nice. Let me say this. It is so nice to be with you today. I have to get my hearing aid batteries out so I don't drain the batteries. And then while I'm at it, I might have to not recharge them because they don't recharge. But put new batteries in. I might do that in a little while. But it is so nice to be with the listeners again. I've got my hot, delicious cup of hot coffee. I love my coffee. So how on God's green earth are you all doing today? It is nice to be with you here today. This, again, if you do not know, if you're tuning in for the first time, thank you so very much. We love you tuning in. And if you are or been here, before, if you listened to the show many times before, then great. Thank you for tuning in again. If you're here live, thank you so much. And go ahead and send me a link. Well, not send me a link, but send me a hello there on the chat bubbles of where you're listening from, which is Google, place like that, Stitcher, Spreaker. Wherever you're listening to, send me a hello, a hi and a hello. I'm going to send you something. Okay, I'm going to send you guys a quick message here. Where are we at here? I'm losing my train of thought. Hold on just for a second. There we go. And we'll question mark that one. There we go, guys. And there it is. Your message from me, Mr. TGIF, again. And like I said, we'll be having our special guest real soon. And it's going to be a very, very special guest, Mrs. TGIF, real soon. Hopefully within this week. And we are going to be having her. We're going to do a recording of the show together, I think. So that way because she works a lot, so that way she can just record the actual message itself for the show where she's on. And then I'll do the original music and all that stuff like I normally do live. So I'll be live. And then we'll play the recording of Mrs. TGIF because she works a lot, guys. I'm telling you. It's something to see her work. She works at the Great Lakes Cheese Company and she makes like $25 an hour now. And she works like 12-hour shifts overnight. So it's hard for her to do certain things. So it's not that she don't want to be here. She wants to be here. But she works so hard. And so long, it's hard to get her here. So how is everyone doing? Let's get into a few, but brief, or should I say 2-hour announcements. let's get into our announcements, shall we? Number one, you can always go to communitycloud222@gmail.com, spelled COMMUNITYCLOUD222@gmail.com. And what can you do right there? Well, you can send me all of your prayer requests. That's for sure. If you got a prayer request, send it to communitycloud222@gmail.com. Or, if you don't prefer emailing, you can always call us at 1-302-448-8443. Again, that's 1-302-448-TGIF, where Jesus does most definitely and ultimately come first. Also, guys, I want you to be aware that I should say not that, but I want you to be aware for the Outside the Classroom Wednesdays. Can I get a whoop whoop on the air? So here's what's going to happen. I'm just doing what I normally do, record my Bible study teacher, and his word goes out forth to you guys, and you guys can hear what his message is all about as well. But this week we won't have a 6-week Outside the Classroom Wednesdays right now. We'll have 5, only because yesterday, my Bible study teacher was downstairs at the actual church service, not preaching, but talking during the service, because him and his crew do ministry work over in Alaska, I think it is. And he was talking about what they're doing, how they're doing, what's going on, all the good stuff. And he was preaching to a degree too, because they preach a little bit too about things. And so he was doing all that. And then by the time he got upstairs, there's only like 20 minutes left of the class. So we got to know each other and things like that. So it's not like, it wasn't anything that drastic that you guys needed to hear. So this week, coming up Sunday, we will be absolutely recording Pastor Barry and his message. But the funny thing is I forgot my headphones and my plug socket for my mixer. My interface mixer, and I'm like, oh crap, I don't got my mixer because I don't got the plug. I didn't need to have the headphones. I just needed the mixer to turn on so I can record. Well, that wasn't happening. So I'm scrambling around trying to figure out how to get this working, because he's supposed to be coming in, and then it was only 20 minutes. But that is okay, because he didn't do much anyways, and then we'll get that recorded for next week. So we'll have a 5-week segment of Outside the Classroom Wednesdays. I'm thinking about what to do next. I mean, I've already got Evangel on the play button area and the app. I can possibly just take the recording of Evangel from YouTube and post that to the show as well. So I might be able to do that for now, for the month of December, because I really want to get back to doing Pastor Barry and stuff from my church. That's what my goal is, to get my church out there. So I'm going to do that eventually, but right now for December, we got to have something. Who knows? I might play Christmas music on the piano or something on Wednesdays or something. I don't know. But let me know, guys, in the comments. Well, you don't have to comment, because some of you can't listen to me at all. You have to do it in secret, but because of your country area, not that I'm saying anything bad, because I'm not. It's great that you guys listen to me, and I'm glad you guys are getting and feeding on the Word of God. It's the most important thing of your life. It's feeding on that Word no matter what. So I'm glad you guys do. So some of you can't listen to me at all, so you have to listen to me in secret or in private. So I just lost my total train of thought now. Oh, yes. So you don't have to comment, because of some of the people who can't really do that without getting caught. Go ahead and download the episode. Download a episode from this week, or download something, or show me within the downloads of this here that you want me to continue with Pastor Barry and Pastor John during the new year. Because I really want to. I really like the guy. Both of them are great. Pastor John's still struggling with grieving and all that stuff. And it's hard. He's not being able to speak his piece. And that's what he needs. He don't need a lecture. nobody likes lectures. Even I don't like lectures. And I try not to make this a lecture. I try to make this as fun of a podcast as I can. So, with that being said, keep him in his prayers. But yes, download episodes. Do what you need to do. Show me in the downloads that you want Pastor John and Pastor Barry during the new year. And I do believe you guys will. I don't see why not, because I'm getting great responses for it. So with that being said, let's get into our next announcement. And our next announcement is to be aware we're going to be doing it again next week. Saturday, Worship Saturdays. We'll be doing nothing but worshiping God. Just praise, prayer, and worship. We take one day out of the week. We just chillax. We grab our favorite drink, our favorite iced tea, soda, our favorite wine if you drink wine or beer, because it's okay to drink. Alcohol, you just can't get drunk. That's the deal. You can drink all the alcohol you want to in the world. You just cannot get drunk off of it. That's the deal. So go ahead, grab your favorite drink, and just relax, enjoy yourself, and just chill, and just worship God with us. And that's all there is to it. Just praise, prayer, and worship. Also, be aware of the Rumble that'll be happening real soon, too. Now that I'm getting different hours at work, I can start doing things with that as well. So, I want you to join us for the Rumble, where we'll be shaking the heavens, we'll be rattling the earth, and we'll be rumbling against the principalities of darkness and evil. We'll take one day out of the week and do nothing but pray, 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 fight, 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 rumble, 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 preferably at midnight. Now, why do I say at midnight? Because darkness loves darkness. Let me say that to you again. Darkness loves darkness. When you're in a dark room, a very pitch black dark room, can you see your hand in front of you? Of course not. Why? Because darkness loves darkness. All the darkness collects in the room. You can't see nothing in front of you. It's the same way with evil spirits. When it's dark, the evil darkness comes out. See what I'm saying? And it's hard to see them because it's dark. And so what happens when you turn on a nightlight in your room? Some darkness is dispelled. Finally, when all the lights are turned on, all darkness is dispelled, right? Same thing with evil spirits. When you display the love of God and you display His light, His love, guess what? Darkness is dispelled. So when you finally pray and you pray and you pray in the mighty name, matchless name of Christ, darkness will be dispelled for good. So join us for the Rumbles, where we will dispel darkness. We will shake the heavens, rattle the earth, and rumble against the principalities of darkness and evil. So join us, and we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you for the Rumble. So join us. We'll figure out how we're going to get some people onto there, because right now I only got a phone that only does like 1 to 2 calls, I think, at a time. I'm not sure how many calls you can merge at once, but I do know that you can do like Facebook and Duo and things like that. So I might be able to have more than one person on like a Facebook chat call feature for Facebook Messenger or something. Or there's also some, like Skype is one of them. There's a bunch of them that I can think of. There's one that I'm trying to remember, and I can't remember what it is now. But it allows you to do multiple people, and it's a video service or it's a audio service at the same time too. You can always have your camera on or off. But I forgot what that's called, but it's okay. We got some options, and we're going to be doing some stuff with that. But join us for the Rumble, where once again we'll be shaking the heavens, rattling the earth, and rumbling against the principalities of darkness and evil. Also, guys, let me just say this too. Go ahead and download the app. That app is phenomenal. The app is phenomenal. It's available on the Google Play Store, the Amazon App Store, the Aptoid Market, and what it is, it's called Podcast Portal. PodcastPortal. Podcast Portal. And download the app. You can listen to what can you do with this app? You can listen to the show. You can make comments with a free Spreaker.com account. It's Spreaker.com.